20 years of Christmas with the Tabernacle Choir is coming up. This is an annual beloved tradition, a concert that many look forward to every single year, and it helps them usher in the holiday season. And we have Brian Stokes Mitchell here with us today, guest artist and narrator of the retrospective this year. Brian, how are you? Thanks for being here.
I'm great, Christine. How are you doing today? Call me Stokes. That's what all my friends call me. We're friends here.
Oh, well, I absolutely will. So, Stokes, tell me what we can expect from this very exciting retrospective event.
Well, here's what I think you can most expect is, this has been such a tough 20 months for everybody. If you're ready to get reconnected to your joy place, your happy place, watch this show. I've been kind of watching it being developed through the last number of weeks and months, and every time they send it to me, I find myself experiencing a big smile or sometimes tears of joy that come out. Just hearing the artistry of this incredible choir, the orchestra, the guest stars from the last 20 years. It's like a highlight reel of the last 20 years with Audra McDonald and Kristen Chenoweth, Angela Lansbury, Gladys Knight, Natalie Cole, Walter Cronkite, the Muppets, Renee Fleming, Bryn Terfel. There's something for everybody there. And it's really a spectacular feel-good show.
And as I mentioned, so many people have this show as a beloved tradition. It's airing on PBS and BYU TV. Now tell me more about your role. You have recorded some appearances. There's also some behind-the-scenes looks.
Yeah, that's what was kind of fun about doing it this year. We actually recorded it a year ago, which is what the tradition is. Actually, when you see these shows, they've been recorded the year prior. And of course, we were way dead in the middle of COVID at that time. The orchestra and the choir had not gotten together. Everybody was still away. So when I first walked into the 21,000 seat auditorium there to film, just seeing all of the empty chairs out there kind of made my heart sink a little bit. But what made it brought it up again was the opportunity to make some beautiful music anyway with people. Even with these impediments that we had in place, I was able to do a new song with Mac Wilberg on the piano. I actually did a song with the choir at the end of the show that you'll see. And the orchestra was actually, many of the orchestra members were actually there socially distanced. It was the first time that they had gotten together to play together since COVID had started. And the choir then sent in individual tapes of themselves singing, and this is all assembled by a brilliant editor, and you'll get to see this as well. The fun part of me was kind of being also the backstage tour guide of all of this. I performed there in the auditorium a number of times with the orchestra and the choir as well. And one of the things that I was saying was, people don't ever get to see kind of under the hood and where the choir rehearsals, what backstage looks like, what the front of the auditorium looks like too, for those that don't have the advantage of actually being able to be at the actual event. So this is kind of an under the hood look and a wonderful highlight reel from the last 20 years of kind of the best moments from all of the concerts. And it's a 2-hour special this year instead of being a 1-hour special like it usually is.
I'm really looking forward to seeing all these elements come together. I love the behind the scenes part of this, and also the retrospective and the new musical numbers as well. You mentioned some favorites like Kristen Chenoweth, but also some favorites of mine that I believe are making a comeback in this holiday special, such as the Candy Bomber, Edward Herrmann. Do you personally have a favorite moment in this show?
Wow, I have so many. I have to say my favorite moments were when I actually got to perform with the orchestra and be there live and to make music with them. There is another special moment. It's with a veteran. I don't want to give it away, but when you see the show, you'll see that, and it's just so beautifully, brilliantly, joyfully, wonderfully done that every time that I've seen it, it's moved me to tears. It really is a magical moment. But this show is just filled with magical moments like that. And I have to say, of all of the things that I've done in my career, this is one of the things that I'm happiest about. I just love the way that the show has come together, and just being a part of this kind of celebration of saying, hey, we're back, we got through this together, look what we've been through, and now it's time to celebrate again and be joyful again.
And Stokes, the fact that you are so happy about this and you see this as a highlight, you're so busy, many awards that you've won, your time, I'm sure, is at such a high demand. So what is it about this environment, this venue, this special, that you're so proud to be a part of?
I think really, looking back on it and looking forward, this is what I look forward to when I come out there as well, is there's a great healing power in the arts. And music has this really special healing power, because you don't even have to speak a language to hear and feel the healing power of music that's coming through. It may be something from sung in English, sung in Spanish, maybe music from another country. There's a special kind of magic spirit that rides on the wings of music, and you feel this constantly throughout the show. And I think that's what for me is most special and magical about this. It's healing, it's joyful, it connects me to all the best parts of me, to be there performing and watching it as well.
That was so very well said. Stokes, we want to make sure that we don't miss out, and there's going to be a few ways that you can tune in. December 13th on PBS, December 16th on BYU TV. What else do we need to know as we get ready to watch and make sure that we don't miss out?
You can if you love it, and I think you will, you can also get DVDs, there'll be CDs, there'll be books in digital formats available as well. But just, make yourself comfortable with some popcorn, with whatever you like, your favorite holiday eggnog or whatever it is, and gather your family or your loved ones around you. I think this is something that this is an experience that you won't soon forget.
Well, thank you so much, Stokes, for joining us today. I'm so glad we're friends. Very much looking forward to tuning in to this incredible 20 years of Christmas with the Tabernacle Choir. You can head to byutv.org for more information, and it'll also be available to stream on the BYU app. So very thankful to Brian Stokes Mitchell spending time with us right here on Park City Television this morning. We'll be back with more right after this.